Michael Newton, Destiny of Souls. First book in the series called Journey of Souls.
Is the guy with the phone that tells you the future?
No. This guy, there are psychotherapists who do past life regressions. Past life regressions mean they put you into a hypnotic trance and they have you relive your past life. Well, the reason why they do this is because very often the trauma which you underwent in a past life is subconsciously affecting you in this life. That's a lot of psychotherapists do that. I mentioned that, I think, in Shir last week or two weeks ago. And that's something which is, I'm sure, controversial, but is an interesting excursion into the deeper recesses of the mind and memory. What Michael Newton does is slightly different. He takes people into their past lives and then takes them forward into the time between their lives. In other words, the time they are in heaven, so to speak, between their lives. And he has done this with many, 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 many people. And he has found, according to these books, a very, very similar experience which souls undergo, and a very similar perspective on creation which souls have. In other words, every soul, and religion does not come into this, at least not yet. He himself was an atheist when he began this, but now he believes in God, but not, he doesn't endorse any specific religion. What he says is that when a soul passes into the next world, so it goes through a process. It goes, we know from near-death experiences, it goes through a tunnel, it goes through an area of light, it goes, there is a process by which it gets reacclimated into the spirit world. And in the spirit world, you have your cluster of spirits, in other words, your group, your close group, which you have your soulmates, who's one of them, and other members of the group who are very closely bonded together and working together. And each spirit group has a guide or teacher. And each teacher has a teacher. And then there's specialized souls who have other responsibilities. And the souls, according to the level of enlightenment, have different colors.